Welcome to the IVM Podcast Network.
All right, please note that the language and ideas presented on the show might not be suitable for everyone. If you're under 18, make sure your mom isn't around. If you're over 80, why is your mom around?
You're listening to Cyrus Says.
On Cyrus Says, we meet Sriket. He calls himself a Guju Andhra guy, which is great for India, except he can't find a wife because there ain't no Guju Andhra girl. But he's heading admin in Wikipedia, which means he's a millionaire. We'll find out all this in a few seconds on Cyrus Says.
Why follow your auntie's advice when you can follow Cyrus Says on Facebook and Twitter to stay updated about the latest shows?
All right, on Cyrus Says, I'm going to talk because this is being recorded during Christmas and New Year period where people go to parties, drink a lot, etc. I have a real problem with people when you ask them, are you coming for such and such a party or such and such a place, don't want to commit. And you know why they do that? And I know some of you are those people. It's because you want to find out which is the best plan. So you never commit to what's happening. You say, yeah, I'm coming, I'll be there, whatever. And then you tell somebody the same thing and then you go to a third place because you think that's where the hip crowd is. I hate you people. Just be honest and straight and say, no, I'm not coming to your stupid party. I don't like any of you. I'll only come if I don't get invited to the other A and B party, which I'm hoping to get invited to. Cyrus Says, be straight. In a manner of speaking.
And that's what Cyrus says.
Okay, here on Cyrus Says, we get to meet someone very different from our normal set of guests. This is a man who's basically the administrator of Wikipedia in India. Am I right, Sriket?
Yes, one of the administrators, but yes, that is true.
We'll edit that, so the one won't appear. You are the administrator. My guest has to be omnipotent and the most important person.
Yes, I am the administrator of Wikipedia in Mumbai.
See, in India, administration is very important. Look at BCCI. They run cricket. That's where the money is. Cricket doesn't make nothing. It's the administration. Look at the government.
Yes, exactly.
Do they stand in line? Have you seen a minister in line? Or if they are, they're purposely standing in line for 30 seconds and then the driver replaces them.
It is also true on Wikipedia. Like, people who become administrators often stop all real work. So,
wow.
Yeah, so
So the administrator is the future. You have to tell your children today, forget cricket, forget engineering, law, that kind of thing. Just become an admin guy.
बड़ा होकर मेरा बेटा administrator बनेगा.
अगर वो मेरा बेटा था. Because that also is another option altogether.
Yeah,
Let's get back to this whole idea of Wikipedia first.
Yeah.
First, tell us a little bit about yourself, because how the hell did you land up in the Wikipedia sort of line?
So it's actually a very fascinating story. It all begins with all good things on the internet. It began with a very poor academic record.
No. You should say on the internet, all good things begin with porn. And then...
Funnily enough, Wikipedia started exactly that. So the first funding Wikipedia got was
Why
from
did they
porn.
go wrong?
Jimmy Wales actually worked in a company that also worked on porn. So the first funding they got was porn money.
Wow.
So yeah, imagine, like, the thing that everyone uses for information actually started off from porn. So
on the right note and then went the wrong way. It's almost like classically bizarre. But let's get back to you. We're talking about you here.
Yeah.
So you were, by mistake you said, on the internet.
Yeah.
And
So I mean, I was online because there was nothing better to do in life. So there
are 42 spots recognized by IOA in India which you could have played.
Yes.
There's other kinds of learnings which you could have taken. You could have learned a language or a skill. But you chose to be on the internet and don't say nothing to do.
Yes. So I kind of I used to read a lot of the Wikipedia.
What age are we talking?
This is 2006.
So how old were you?
I was 10 years ago. 19? 18, 19?
Man, you're running admin there. You took 10 years. 5 minutes to get to his own age. Okay, so you're that uncomfortable age, I presume, where you're not sure what to do.
Yeah, exactly.
In any case, yeah.
So I had already... So I was just... I read about... I used to read a lot of stuff on Wikipedia, and Wikipedia was different because it's not like a regular encyclopedia. It has articles about Pokemon. It has articles about, like, that shop in the next end of the road.
But so see, I'm 45. You're probably in your 20s. I'm just trying to understand. Did you have the same encyclopedia culture in your mind that we had? The Britannica,
Yeah, exactly. I owned Britannica. I had Encarta.
So each one was like weightlifting and, finding things took hours.
Yes,
exactly. A
exactly.
reference took you 2 to 3 hours.
Yes, so exactly. And those were a lot of fun to read. But then I said, you know what, this is not relevant because I'm from Ahmedabad. So, I mean, I was in that city. I mean, there's one small article about one section about Ahmedabad, and that's all that my entire world consisted of. And I was like, you know what, there's a lot more to Ahmedabad and there's a lot more to a lot of other places. Maybe an encyclopedia could cover that, and Wikipedia did that.
That's a very good point. Nobody thought of that. There was a vacuum there, which was exploited by Wikipedia in a sense.
Exactly.
And that vacuum was for many years. Because I think from the 50s, 60s, whatever, they still didn't really expand that whole Britannica thing to localize it to India and Asia and things like that.
And the biggest thing, I mean, at that point, I used to follow a lot of cricket, and I was like, you know what? It's tragic that Wikipedia doesn't have an article on. I mean, a regular encyclopedia doesn't have an article on Sachin Tendulkar. I mean, he was there mentioned in one line somewhere, but
and that too for for his haircut. I mean, not even about cricket, yeah.
Or his voice.
Or his voice, yeah. Voiceovers.
Yeah. So, I mean, there was that. So, I mean, then I found Wikipedia had like detailed articles on every single cricket player. I mean, Indian
So
players.
what is the first thing you went on and found on Wikipedia? Do you remember?
This book I was reading at that point called The Inscrutable Americans by Anurag
Oh
Mathur.
my God, what a book! Again, this is not your generation, this is my generation. What the hell, you're robbing my life.
I'm an older soul.
That's a superb book. And if you actually lived in America for a few months, it's just so beautifully.
It is incredible. It's one of my favorites. One of the best written books, I feel. And so I in somewhere in January of 2006, that was my first edit. I wrote that article on Wikipedia, and immediately in true Indian style, what I did was I copy pasted from somewhere else and pasted on Wikipedia.
Who's to know, yaar? Who's to know?
No, but then on Wikipedia you get found out.
Everybody knows.
Somebody came and posted a copyright notice on my page and said, "Ye kaise kiya tumne?"
Are you kidding?
Yeah. So and I was like, Asafil male ego came up, and I was like, how can you tell me it was wrong? So I'll go fix it. So I fixed it, and he's like, hey, do another now.
So who was this guy? One of the admin guys.
Yeah, one of the other editors on Wikipedia. Wikipedia is entirely volunteer run.
Please now explain. I'm sorry, we have to intersect here for a second. Explain to us how the hierarchy is in Wikipedia for the layman. We only understand them as a source of information.
Yes.
But give us more.
So Wikipedia there are no paid editors or paid people who work on Wikipedia. It's all volunteer driven. Everyone is a volunteer.
What does that mean?
It means nobody gets paid for anything.
Wikipedia is an NGO, brother.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying?
Yeah, it is. It is the world's...
Can you believe it? It's a bloody NGO. It's the biggest scam ever.
Exactly, yeah.
Instead of feeding poor kids or helping the blind, this is what they do.
Yeah. So they just put like random articles about like Pokemon out there. I mean, come on.
Which must be the biggest read one.
Yeah, I know. But most widely read one.
You know what the world is really worried about. Forget nuclear war and communal disharmony.
I know. So so people were reading articles about all of this nonsense. I started writing articles about...
But when you got into contact with those guys who corrected the copy and or rather called you out and then realized that you're good at this.
You're good at this.
So you became a volunteer. I'm trying to understand. So you don't get paid?
No, not at all. Nothing at all.
You're still 1920.
Yeah. So, I mean, money is like, theek hai, papa se aa jayega.
But you're from Ahmedabad, bhai. Or are you from Aurangabad?
No. Very, very much South Indian boy raised in Ahmedabad.
Oh, wow, that's a good combo, man.
Yeah.
Good combo, huh?
So, I mean, after which I started, I got to reading a bit about other articles and writing more about cricket. So I discovered that one thing that all cricket articles lacked, especially Indian cricket articles, were voice pronunciations.
As in? The names?
Yeah, the names. So for example, Sachin Tendulkar, nobody really knows how to pronounce Sachin Tendulkar.
Correct.
So I started recording them.
North Indians say it wrong.
Yeah.
It's Tendul, the U is long actually, and they say Tendulkar.
Yeah, exactly. So
I mean, Tendulkar. Who's the right one?
Yeah. So I started recording these voices and I posted them for all the Indian cricketers there. And to this day, it's actually still there on Wikipedia, which is like something that I'm really proud of. But
that's a very good point, because I think cultural issues, as you grow older, people sort of get to know the global world being what it is. You get closer and closer, but you still don't know each other. And the best way to know each other is starting with the name.
Exactly.
To begin with,
yeah. So I mean, I started doing that stuff. Then I started recording pronunciations for Indian cities and states as well.
Did you get them right?
Yeah. I used to actually read.
Our country is complex enough as it is. Huh?
No, I think I did one. I screwed up on. So it's Kozhikode, not Kozhikode, as many people think. It's
the Z is not pronounced?
No, it's ZH. That is Tamil for R. So it's a very...
So it's a R, it's not a Z.
No, it's a R, not a R, really. So
how do you know this? Because you're the guy who's putting it on Wikipedia.
No, because of my co-host from Simplified Chuck, who is also...
Okay, so you use research of other humans from ethnic backgrounds that are suitable.
No, actually I got corrected there. So someone's like, you recorded the pronunciation, but it's wrong. You fix it. And I was like, you fix it.
Come on, let's test you on names of India. So what's Pondicherry? What's the real pronunciation?
It's Puducherry.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Puducherry is correct?
It's Puducherry,
Trivandrum, what's the real pronunciation?
Thiruvananthapuram.
Gurgaon, what's the real pronunciation?
Gurugram, very sadly.
That is still out there to be debated.
Yeah. I mean, you can still call it Gurgaon.
There are always 4 versions depending where you're from. What the hell is our city, the way we're recording? Is it Bombay? Is it Mumbai? Mumbai Devi? What is it?
I live in Goregaon. I don't know.
Yeah! 2 points to you. Goregaon. What does that mean? White village? I always thought that's where the Europeans landed.
Funnily enough, when I moved from... So I used to live in
Wikipedia,
Bandra.
brother.
Yeah, I used to live in Bandra and then we moved to Goregaon. And my friend is like, you're so racist. You moved from Kalanagar to Goregaon. So, yeah, I have some very
that's a thought.
Shady friends.
Does Wikipedia go into the road names as well?
No, not so much
but
yet.
You should, because that's going to open a can of worms, man.
In India, for sure.
For sure.
I mean, that's crazy that way. Yeah. So I started doing that. Somewhere along the way, they said, okay, you're doing a lot of good work and you can become an administrator. Now, what's the difference between an administrator and a regular editor is that you have the ability to block people who are not doing productive edits on Wikipedia. You can delete pages.
You're
and
like
you can,
HR now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this is very complicated, the setup. They give them many names and the guys, he's twisted the corporate identity completely.
Yeah, so you can protect pages that are getting a lot of vandalism, people who are defacing the pages.
Right.
So you can just protect them from editing temporarily.
But that's always going to happen, right? I mean, how do you really stop that?
You can. So I mean, that's why administrators are around. So people keep defacing. Like there were a lot of different kinds of vandals. Some people are actually professional vandals where their job is to just deface Wikipedia. So there was this one guy called Willy on Wheels whose job was to replace entire Wikipedia pages with pictures of penises. So he.
Hey, come on, you got it. Come on.
Yeah, it was thoroughly entertaining.
There might be a market. Yeah, this is not a complete no-no.
It's almost like you watch these like really like you watch Entrapment or Ocean's 11 and you have this great respect for robbers and thieves.
Yeah, that's what.
It's something like that.
Yeah.
Like you
align yourself with the madness. Yeah.
Yeah, you are like, you know what? What you're doing is wrong, but I have great admiration for your work.
I thought of it if I was to be on your side. Yeah.
So I mean, this guy.
So you're policing basically right now.
I mean, one of the funniest things that he did was the Wikipedia main page is only for administrators to edit. So he couldn't get to it, but what it does is it transcludes. I mean, it feeds from a lot of other smaller pages. So one day he discovered all of those smaller pages and at once replaced them with pictures of penises. So Wikipedia main page had just penises for 10 minutes.
Well, maybe you'll get a certain, maybe female viewership will be more or something. I don't know. Maybe there's a market.
It was too short to test.
Don't know. Too short as what do you mean by that? We shouldn't be having, two young men should be having this conversation. So,
that's debatable.
Just going through, you call yourself a Guju Andhra, go figure guy from Ahmedabad.
Yes.
I think that explains the reason why you know all that you do know. Because in any case, you're searching for your own identity, I suppose.
Very much
from time to time.
No, I'm from, this is the problem, right? So I was born and raised in Ahmedabad. I'm supposed to be from Andhra.
Gujarati બોલે થોડું
બહુ જ ખાસું બોલું છું. મને તો સારી રીતે આવડે છે.
મોટા માણસ છે.
So I'm quite fluent with Gujarati. I was born and raised there. I studied in Ahmedabad. So but the thing is, looking the way that I look, and I look very South Indian, and speaking Gujarati like that, I'm not accepted very well in Ahmedabad. Like I'm thoda sa outsider hai, South Indian.
So you know what Rahul Gandhi feels like.
Yeah.
Because you're not quite sure where you
When you go down south and I'm like lost because my Telugu is really good.
Yeah. You have a slant.
And then so basically the city that's accepted me to some extent is Bombay.
Yeah. Because Bombay nobody has identity.
Yeah, exactly.
We're just in a hurry. That's all we know. Okay, let's get back because I still don't understand the money. How does one earn?
So what they do is every year they have like a bunch of fundraisers where so
who's they? This sounds like the Ku Klux Klan or some mysterious cult or.
So there's a Wikipedia board which is like which has the founder Jimmy Wales and a bunch of other people.
Okay.
And these guys just hold fundraisers. They don't make money from Wikipedia. They hold a fundraiser where they put up banners on Wikipedia asking for money, and it's readers who just give
readers and do corporates get involved?
Yeah, so
and then
Google,
do they sort of buy it?
So Google actually has a big interest in Wikipedia because Wikipedia is Google's knowledge source. So if anyone searches for anything, the knowledge comes from Wikipedia on Google. So Google donates regularly to Wikipedia.
You could say the limbs are Wikipedia.
Yeah, exactly.
And the body is Google.
Right. So I mean, people. Funnily enough, that's the thing, right? When you
I won't mention penis because that guy's always the Willy on wheels is right there in the background.
Yeah. So I mean, the problem is like a lot of people when they are sourcing for articles or whatever they write the sources are either Google or Wikipedia, neither of which is true because Wikipedia gets its information from other sources they are cited and Google gets its information from Wikipedia.
So the actual source is the actual source.
Yeah,
we never refer to.
But if you're writing Google or Wikipedia,
the platform is these two.
You deserve Fs. Yeah.
There you go. You should show your penis to us again on Wikipedia.
Exactly.
Okay, let's understand again. So now you've got this in place and they make money through the fundraisers and they raise the money online in a sense. But how do you get paid?
I don't get paid.
So then why do you do this?
Because it's fun.
But how old are you now?
I'm 29 now.
You're 29?
Yeah. So, to some extent, what happens is there's an evolution of a... Huh?
This is where the Guju side of you comes in. Equity?
Well, no, nothing really. I mean, it's just this. Like, I get to come on podcasts like this then.
That's it?
Yeah. I did this all to get to meet you.
No wonder nobody wants to accept you. That's your level of, come on, brother.
Yeah. So, but no, I mean, the thing is, you get to, I mean, it's contributing. So the motivation really behind Wikipedia is that I have a slice of information in the whole world, which probably no one else has. And I like to give that to the world in my own way. So that's what the motivation.
You're also correcting the information.
Yes, you are.
That is a very important role, I think, also, because I think that's why you got into this whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, think of it this way, right? You're one of the custodians of the largest repository of knowledge mankind has ever created.
The monopolized source now.
Yeah, I mean, it's the largest collection of knowledge ever. And
it's a one-point place now, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Exactly, yeah.
All kids and all the next generation are going to waste their time. They're not going to go to the library. They're going to pick up encyclopedia. I can't even say it anymore. Britannica. Saying it is longer than actually going online here.
Yeah, so very much so. So I mean,
they've lost the
people,
battle.
Yeah, people actually like to go online, and it's a good reference source. But as Wikipedia itself says that, I mean, when you're reading up about a topic, Wikipedia is a good first point source, but it shouldn't be the end of your research. It's the start of your research, because Wikipedia is a reference site. It's not exactly an exam. You can't do your PhD on like reading Wikipedia. Yeah.
It's a guide.
It's a guide.
Okay, I've just been given a guide that we will go into break. And when we come back, we talk about all the other problems that happened with WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks.
Okay.
And Willy, the pizza.
Willy on wheels.
Willy on wheels. All the most confrontational people are on this damn show here today. All right. His name is Sriket Tarapalli.
Tadepalli, yes.
Tadapalli, that's what it's right.
It's Sriket, it's fine.
No, let me get it right.
Sriket Tadepalli, yeah.
Sriket Tadepalli. Guju Andhra boy, he calls himself from Ahmedabad, looking to fit through life at Wikipedia as an administrator where he doesn't get paid money, but he helps the world understand the rest of the world. Okay, misinformation is what he's trying to change. You're also a frisbee player, a board games aficionado, and a co-host of a podcast, which I believe is going to take you places. So we'll take a break and then we'll come back. For God's sake, how do you make money when we come back?
Finding the right drink at the right place can be a big challenge. Exploring a new destination to its fullest could be a daunting task.
So tune in every Friday and listen to the Drinks and Destinations podcast with Rajita and Samira, who introduce you to the world of fine wines, beer, spirits, and travel.
You can subscribe to us on iTunes, SoundCloud, Audioboom, or any other local podcast app.
His name is Sriket, and he's a strange man. Strange in a good way, that is, because he almost slipped into the whole Wikipedia universe, and now is sort of running it in a way. And how does it work from the India source? Are you like the head of the India source or something?
No, there is no head. There is nothing that... there's no hierarchy. It's a very flat hierarchy.
Yeah, you just join and do your thing.
Yeah, so I mean... India, at the time when I joined, there were like only a handful of administrators from India. That number has grown since because more people have gotten involved and stuff. But
all voluntary. Sorry, all
volunteers, all pure volunteers.
But it's a thing that will take your time. I mean, you're looking at your information, you're changing it. It's not something that happens in a click of a button. Though at the end, that's what happens.
Yeah.
So, I mean, why are you doing it, if you don't mind? You're 29 now.
No, so I don't. So the thing is, I don't actively edit anymore because, I have a day job.
Now.
I have a day job and like people I like to see. So, I mean, so what a lot of people, I mean, it's an evolution of an editor. You start off by editing, then you do administration, which is
that's
work.
An upgrade with less work.
Yes, less work. And then afterwards, I started doing a lot of outreach, where getting people on Wikipedia. I mean, what I had to contribute, I did in my time.
So
my
HR,
job
talent shop, that's kind of thing is where you go.
Yeah.
You evolve.
So, I mean, you just try to get more and more people on.
You get a thank you from Mr. Wales and family?
I did, actually. So, funny enough, I got to go to one of the conferences in Israel as well as in Washington, D.C., where you met Mr. Jimmy Wales, and you have a conference where
you had physical contact with him.
Yes,
you
actually.
said hello, shook his hand, all that.
Yeah.
Did they show interest in you?
Yeah, he did. I mean, so we actually, because for Jimmy Wales, even though he's like a big guy, for Wikipedians and core Wikipedians are like his people. They are like his his friends almost.
You're like little whales.
Yeah.
He's like big whale.
Yes.
So what did he say to you?
So nothing much. I mean, he was just like, okay, what's about your how's it going? How's your work like in India? And he just talked about like Wikipedia in India and how it's working there.
Not a mention of $1.
No, so no, but they did get me there. So
they paid for your ticket, Baba.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they paid for my ticket to go there. So I mean, but other than that, I mean, we generally talked about that. I mean, we talked about regular stuff. Like we had the same phone and we talked about that.
I hate to get ethnic about it, but what is our Indian contribution, you think, to Wikipedia as we speak now, worldwide, pan-world?
Well,
how much of us are there involved in the running of this machine?
That's actually a big problem because the majority of Wikipedians, and it reflects in the skew of the articles there as
exactly.
well, where there are majority of them are white male from the US.
Might as well
and from Europe.
So Donald Trump runs Wikipedia at the moment.
Somewhat, yeah. I mean, I imagine.
So how do you redress that? Because that's the reason you got in, if you look at it.
Yeah. So I mean, so which is what we try to do, outreach in India. Like the only solution is to get more people from places like India, from China, from Africa.
All the Asian and African.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
South
like
American.
where the majority of people actually
the darker
live.
continent, so to to speak.
Yeah, I mean, where the euphemism these days is global south.
Global south, is it?
So the point is that you get more of these people in, and the biggest queue that exists on Wikipedia is gender, because there are very few women who are editing Wikipedia, and that reflects.
I mean,
in the
how
kind
many
of
guys keep uploading penises? What the hell is going on in this country?
I think that might be actually a good method to get women on. I mean, you never know.
Be careful what you say. Huh? You can't win these battles. Either you're a sexist or you're a reverse sexist.
That's
Be
true.
careful.
Yeah, no. So I take that back again.
Yeah.
But point is, there are a whole bunch of. Getting women on, getting Indians on, getting people who are like from the margin, slightly more not as well
Is
versed
it
with
fair that
technology.
Global South is looking for answers more than Global North? In the sense that there are more of us, more hungry people in the Global South hemisphere than in the global already there
I think
hemisphere.
people, more than looking for answers, you're looking for relevant stuff. Like in India.
Accurate stuff. Let's be clinical about it for a minute.
Yeah, accurate
stuff.
and relevant stuff. Like, for example, in India, one of my friends, she's an editor on Wikipedia, and she used to edit articles on saris. And she realized that while there are articles like about details about every power of every Pokemon out there, but there's not an article about a Kanjivaram
Or
sari.
if there was, it would be about the fact that this is the word you use to say when you leave the relationship or something.
Exactly. Yeah, there are not enough articles about saris. There are not enough articles about Indian foods, about Indian cultures and customs. All of that stuff is missing. Or badly written and needs someone who knows about this. And
If
can
I want to
sources
find out
about
the
it.
history of the Shiv Sena, circa 1962 onwards, will I get it?
Uh,
I'll have to go to the other.
No, but that's the other problem with Wikipedia. The people who will write that will have a lot of bias, right? Think of it this way. Anyone who might want to edit all of that will probably could be a bhakt.
Yeah.
Or could be someone who's
It has
like
to be clinical, otherwise information is wrong.
Yeah. So, the point is it needs to be neutral. It needs it needs to be something that is properly written and not with like biases or like a lot of praise and all that. Oh my God, this guy is like this, and all of that stuff will be there in those articles.
So safe to say there's plenty of misinformation in Wikipedia as
Very
we
much
speak.
so.
I
Very
can't
much
just
so.
go to Wikipedia and say, okay, this is Poland was formed because of information I got on Wikipedia, and it's Romania.
No chance at all. Which is why they continually say that we are the first reference source. Like, you go there, you'll get an idea of what the topic is. But
so it's almost like subject to market risk and
very much so. Like all the disclaimers right
doctrine
there.
of lapse at the end. Yeah.
Huh. It's very much saying that, listen, you can come and read anything over here, but understand we are all like unpaid monkeys here.
We are stand-up comedians.
Yeah, we're writing
Naveen,
whatever.
Producer, please note, Wikipedia is the source for comedians. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you go to Naveen's show, you'll be like, acha, this guy is like.
Please don't mention the Shiv Sena on your next show because it's in the other from what I gather. Yeah.
That'll not be a Merry Christmas.
And it'll be a short show and you won't be standing up ever again. So there you go. Back to you, sir. Yeah. So again, you're not making money out of this. You keep your day job. You do this. How many hours go? Is there an average? Give us an average on a week when you were more involved. Now you're at the top of your game, so you've hired other people.
Yeah. So there was
an admin. Yeah.
There was a time when I remember when it was, I think, the summer vacations or something, when I edited. I was on Wikipedia for 50-60 hours straight. There was nothing else to do.
Without stopping?
Yeah, so I just went to the loo a couple of times, but I was home all the time.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so I was on Wikipedia non-stop for that much time.
What do your parents say?
Not
studying.
much.
I think you're studying.
Yeah,
going to
they
be a
thought
doctor.
that was
They
the
still think
case.
you're in medicine. No?
Yeah. They thought I was, but I really, really wasn't.
So you're the nerd's nerd, huh?
Yeah.
You're the geek's geek. You're the top of the tree there.
Was.
Let's move on. Leave Wikipedia aside for a second. I want to talk about WikiLeaks though. Should we do that right now?
So the only clarification I'll give is
relationship?
Wikipedia and WikiLeaks have no link whatsoever.
You want to explain that?
Yeah, so WikiLeaks is a site which was started and run by Julian Assange, who is a whistleblower, professional whistleblower, who's gotten a lot of information through hacking and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. The point is, the only thing that is common is Wiki.
Is the first word.
Wiki is Hawaiian for quick.
Or Punjabi for my son. Oh, Wiki! Ball de do.
True.
Oh, sorry.
Very.
I'm so sorry. Yeah.
If Wiki was a good runner, then he'd
just
be Wiki.
ignore me.
Yeah.
There's a mad person. You're
Yes.
a drunk person. Yeah, go on.
So, the point being that it's Hawaiian for quick, and a lot of websites that allow you to edit or that are open and free are prefixed with Wiki. So, there is no link between WikiLeaks and Wikipedia whatsoever.
Okay.
So, they're very different entities.
So, if you're with a lady and you finish really quickly, it'll be like you went very wiki or very quickly?
You leaked.
Well done. Well done, brother. Well done. Okay. Ultimate frisbee player means what? What is ultimate?
So that's
It's really macho sport in any case. What are you trying to say here?
Yeah, so I mean, it's actually an organized sport recognized by the IOC.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's recognized by the IOC. It's an Olympic.
There are competitions.
Yeah, there are.
People come and watch.
Yeah. And in fact, in India as well, plenty of competitions across various parts of India where. So it's ultimate frisbee is. The rules are somewhat like, so it's got the passing of basketball, the fact that you can't run with the disc.
So you dribble the frisbee?
No, so you pass the disc to your teammates. You don't dribble it. You
And
can't
then how
move
do you
when you're
score?
the disc.
You hit the other teammate.
No, so that is like American football where you have to pass it in the end zone of your opponent. So you pass the disc to your teammate who's running into the end zone.
Okay.
None of the hitting of
Then
American
you make
football.
like a try. You reach the line and you put it down.
Yeah, no, put it down. I mean, you just, if you're holding
You pass
in
it to the guy.
Yeah, you pass it. The guy needs to be in the opponent's end zone and hold the disc.
So it's a bit of kabaddi.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of basketball.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of frisbee itself.
Yeah, so you actually, the skill really lies in
So
throwing the disc.
Do you represent
and
Maharashtra in this
No, so I play-
prestigious sport of frisbee?
I play and I play for a team called Teen Guna Lagan, which we
Okay.
have, which is one of the many teams in Bombay, and so
Do any famous celebrities play frisbee? Those with problems with weight or something, perhaps?
they are famous celebrities within Ultimate itself.
Name me the famous celebrity frisbee guys.
Well, there's this guy called Brody, and he's really good. But I mean,
This sounds like a foreigner.
yeah. So there like a lot of there are no celebrities like
But he's
celebrities
famous in the world of frisbees.
Yeah, they're famous. They're celebrities in the world.
What
of
do you get when you
Ultimate.
win? Like a handshake or?
There are tournaments. They're actually like a sports tournament. So there are actual tournaments where you can win like a trophy.
So how many people take part? Like 10 teams?
No, so you have a bunch of teams. So there are some major tournaments across India. Bombay Ultimate Open. There's Ahmedabad Ultimate Open. There's Bangalore Ultimate Open. And there's one in Pondicherry and Goa. So
Azamgarh has one?
I really doubt it.
You need to push this. You need to push the frontiers.
Yeah.
Don't stay in the big 5-6 cities. Go beyond to make it
Yeah,
grow.
so these tournaments.
Is it a dangerous sport? You get hit and all that?
Not really, but there's a lot of running. So you have regular sports
Can you
injuries.
take your phone while playing? I mean, can you take calls and all that? I mean, can you?
It's highly inadvisable. I mean, you wouldn't be very good.
But it's a one-hand sport, right? You can't use the second hand. Can you?
Well, while catching the disc, you need both hands.
Oh, okay.
So you hold it with two hands, and you ideally want to have
with
both
one.
your hands free and all your facilities in order.
So you shouldn't be messaging while throwing. It may cost you the tournament.
Yeah, I mean that's a hazard that we standard put it on all the frisbee discs.
Okay.
So please don't.
So how many hours have to go to frisbee playing every day?
Not every day. I mean, I had an injury recently, so I haven't been playing for a while.
1
but
minute. Listen, this is not American football. It's bloody frisbee. What injury did you have?
No, I was
your
running.
Hair hit your eyebrow. What are you talking about?
It's running, so I twisted my ankle and tore a ligament. So
Oh my
I mean,
God.
it happens. But
Frisbee. It's the game for people in old age home, and there you go and enjoy yourself and tear your ligament. Why? How?
I highly recommend you come and watch one of the games.
God, no.
you would.
I
you
can
would
just
not
about
say
sit through cricket now. Board games, aficionado. Which games like Monopoly and things like that?
No,
What?
so there are
Carom?
there are a lot of
Modern games.
Yeah, so I mean, I like a bit of strategy and stuff like that. So there are some
Battle
very
shape.
long. There are a lot of long-winded. Strategy games which actually take you might have to take a
These are
couple
not
of
video
hours.
games.
No. These are games that you will need to study the rules for an hour a bit, and then afterwards they're all for adults who can play for an hour or a couple of hours and multiple people.
It's
And-
good for people who don't like to stand up.
yes,
Basically,
very
that's
much
what you're
so.
saying.
Naveen, you're
Our producer, immediately we draw comparison with him.
Yeah.
And wish him all the best in one of these games. He's going to coach you and take you through it. And then one day you'll play Ultimate Frisbee. But not so soon.
And that's the apex. Once you graduate from board games,
There's
you
nowhere
get
to go.
Ultimate Frisbee.
Then you have to join Star Trek. What do you do after that? Yeah. All right. You're the brand new co-host of a podcast that works very close by to us here.
Yes.
So you want to give us a little light on what that is all about?
Yes, so I've just recently joined Simplified, which is this amazing podcast which helps make you smarter a little bit for just.
Why?
so that
We just
can
have to go to Wikipedia for that.
So
But it may be wrong.
It may be wrong. So the podcast will solve the problems. So it only.
So what do you look at? What are you really looking at?
So we're taking daily current affairs and we're taking topics that everyone talks about and kind of simplifying them so that we give you enough so that you can have an office discussion without
So at a
looking an
cocktail
idiot.
party, you don't look like a fool.
Yeah,
For
exactly.
my age group and
That's
office
exactly why
discussion.
we're doing this.
Fair
Like,
enough.
so people can like, if everyone's talking about Brexit and you're standing in the corner,
You need
and
2
saying
lines
that-
on Brexit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we give you like what is your need to know stuff on Brexit, and then
Yeah.
you can go there. So that's exactly what we do. It's been co-hosted by these awesome friends of mine, Naren and Chuck, who have been running this for a year
Is
now.
Chuck really his name, or is he
His name is
transgender?
Deepak. Yeah, no,
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
In India, you don't get Chuck so much. So no, you get Chuck, it means that.
Yes, so he's definitely male, and
He's the
on
guy.
a-
He's that Willy fellow.
Yeah.
Weak Willy.
I'm sure
We
Chuck
found
will
him.
be very happy.
It took us years. Huh?
Yeah, he does some stand-up himself. I'm sure he'll see the joke in that.
You don't do any stand-up. Look at the games you play. Look at the games you play.
Yeah, no, it's decidedly sitting down
Fair
for
enough.
me.
So about the two guys, sorry.
Yeah,
Chuck
so I
is-
mean, Naren and Chuck both have been running this podcast for a year, and they've been doing a great job. And well, they seem to be. I mean, it's always a lot of fun with them because we just basically take it. There's a lot of humor in the podcast as well. We're just cracking jokes about this thing. We're in fact currently in the process. We just finished recording the first part of the year-end review of just talking about what a crappy year 2016 was.
You think it was bad? You young fuckers. You know what's coming? This is good. This is good, brother. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, we're in that place where we're trying to
Did
figure
you
out.
revisit our Rio performance?
Yeah, I mean, no, so that's coming up in the second part of the.
Oh, you've not yet reached July.
Yeah.
July.
So we
Brexit is still to come as well.
Yeah, so
what
we-
happened in the first half? I can't remember.
So there was a lot of stuff we talked about.
Make in India got burnt out in Marine Drive, Mumbai. That I remember.
Yeah.
Mr. Bachchan finished his speech and then they all collapsed behind him.
Yeah, so we are still at the innocent time when Trump was still only the Republican
But
nominee.
everybody was laughing. Can you believe you might be president?
Yeah, that was still this
Wow,
this was still that innocent time.
Yeah.
And I mean, the Western politics actually did a decent thing by electing Sadiq Khan as the first Muslim mayor of
Oh, yeah,
London.
I like that guy. He's good.
In
I've heard him
fact,
speak.
there was a very interesting anecdote about
very
him.
liberal man.
Yeah, a very interesting anecdote about him where before his swearing in, the Buckingham Palace called him and said that what Bible will you be using? He's like, no, I'll use a Quran. And he's like, I'm sorry, we don't have one. Can you bring your own? He's like, fine, I'll bring it. And he brings it. They swear him in on it, and they're like, okay, here's your Quran back. And he's like, no, leave it for the next guy who comes.
That's funny.
So I mean, there was a really interesting thing that that happened, and well, unfortunately, the last decent thing that happened in politics in
And
2016.
Britain itself is turned on its
Yeah,
head,
so I mean,
in a sense.
they proceeded to Brexit, and then Trump got elected, and then
Italy is falling at the same time as we end the
Yes.
year. Things are out of place. But good thing is that Navi Mumbai, the traffic is less.
Yes.
So, I mean, you've got to look at it from our perspective. I always
Yeah.
believe it's more important. Yeah.
And I had like 1.5 foot inside the train while coming from Goregaon to Khar today.
Oh, wow, you're almost inside.
Almost
Was this your
inside.
first time?
No.
one Sunday was better.
Yeah, it
All right.
was.
Okay, before we close and go to the AMAs, tell us a little bit about what your relationship with Wikipedia is going to be going forward now. Because from what I get through the hierarchy that you've taken, where do you go? I don't. There's no other road now.
So there is, I mean, there isn't. It's not really advancing up the hierarchy like a regular job
But there's a
might
chain
be.
of sorts, right?
Yeah,
So why can't you be in the inner sanctorium of Mr. Wales himself?
I would much rather be an administrator and just like be. I mean, see, there's no real. I mean, it's growing knowledge is a continuous process, and you just want to keep doing your part in growing that knowledge. My ambition with Wikipedia would be to get as many people onto Wikipedia, at least try out editing Wikipedia rather than just reading it. If you have some information, if you're able to source information, if you're in a position to contribute on something that's not there on Wikipedia or not represented in Wikipedia, very simply, if you go onto Wikipedia and can't find something you're looking for, write about
It has to become more like the United Colors of Benetton.
Yeah.
That's the problem, right? It's just one. Well, it's not that bad, but it's getting better.
It is.
But it's definitely told from a perspective, as history is very often from one perspective, and then you find out later that there were 7 other stories.
Yeah, exactly. So you would want to do that as such, and you want more people to come and write and grow Wikipedia and make it a truly comprehensive, well-represented knowledge source for everyone.
I still think, as we end this, or as we go into the AMA cricket, that you should fight for equity. And here is my fervent appeal to Jimmy Wales and the board. I'm sure there's some sort of board. Let this Sriket be your point man in Asia, not just India. Give him what I think I'd be comfortable with 5% equity. As brokerage fee, I would just take 1% off that plus a yearly retainer, which we'll discuss off.
Of
on the
course.
podcast.
Yeah.
But I do think that you've done a lot. and
What's
it's
your cut?
Man, just leave it all subject to 2017. Let's just see how the year goes. How many European countries flee? Yeah. What will be left in Europe? Bangladesh, Nepal? Maybe we'll move back in. I don't know. Yeah. But Shikit, as you go to the AMAs, well done. Young guy who's actually moved from the wiki world to the podcast world, which is a big drop.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm sure you're young and you can turn it all around soon.
Yes.
All right, ready for the AMAs?
For sure.
Okay, here's Naveen. Naveen is just 66 years old and he's going to take us through the AMAs.
If you have any questions for Cyrus, write to us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Or you can send an email to whatcyrussays@gmail.com.
Okay, Naveen joins us now. Naveen is the producer of our show. Are
Yeah.
you producer of his show as well?
Yes,
he
yes.
Are you confused now? What show are you doing?
I'm really confused, man. I don't know. Listenership wise,
Where's
both of them
Chuck?
Chuck is in Sri Lanka right now.
Yeah,
What's he doing in
actually,
Sri Lanka?
he's cycling and diving.
Yeah, he
But
was.
you mean there is a
massively-
road from Tamil Nadu to Sri Lanka?
Yeah, of course there is, no? That
So they say the
all
bridge
the bucks
underneath.
will,
Yeah, I know,
all the
I
bucks
know.
will
Be
like,
careful.
yeah,
You
no.
can't cycle on the
Ram
bridge.
Mandir
It's
Road.
underwater.
He took the Ram Mandir Road.
Ram,
which is
yeah,
now-
Ram Bridge.
Be very careful. We want to keep all the.
If you come by
listeners happy.
train somewhere from Goregaon to Landiri, now there's a new station called Ram Mandir.
Yeah.
And people scream when the train station passes. Jai Mata Di, and this goes crazy. Like for that one brief second.
But
when
if
the
it's
train-
Ram Mandir, why are they shouting Jai Mataji? But I mean, I know I'm not Hindu by whatever, but I know my Hinduism. I mean,
Yeah, they scream something. I have my headphones on. I
Listen,
don't quite
Naveen, you
decipher.
Catholic monkey. What the hell are you talking about?
Something along those lines.
You've destroyed a religion, caused riots. Please, I know what's happening.
I take full
Let's
credit
revisit.
for this.
Don't worry, I'm also half
I'm very
Catholic, so we
glad.
can work it out.
I'm very glad to be here at the last podcast in the studio
Your
before
last
it gets
one.
burned down.
But the good thing is, they'll remember us at the Ram Mandir.
Yeah, I have to travel there every day.
Oh God.
Naveen, he looks like a white man. Naveen, bol.
Damn, okay. The first question from Shravan is: has the RBI lost the plot at this point?
Okay, well, they've started, in their minds, they're arresting countries. So, in a sense, they have.
I don't think they have. It's become like a case serial where they revisit the plot every week. Like, ye hafte kya karenge?
Have you all noticed that we've had 44 changes in 41 days or something?
Yeah.
We've had more changes in the nomination and rules and regulations. I mean, how do we catch up? I mean, I think we should have tuitions now.
Yeah.
The kids should be put into tuitions
Especially.
right now. Listen, demonetization tuition, 5 to 6 every day. So we know where we stand.
And fees should be in 2,000 rupee notes.
Yeah,
Just
but,
to, like,
but it's not
say-
even funny. It's actually true. 2000 is going, by the way. So get rid of yours. That's the biggest rumor.
Yeah.
So now people, we have problems with this link all the time because everybody wants to break their 2000.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
know.
I want to teach the government a lesson and make everybody suffer. But only we suffer. Nobody
Everybody's
understands.
teaching a lesson, but
Yeah.
we're all getting.
One way, 60 rupees, 1940 back, please. That, and you know how fast our government guys are going to be.
No, I mean
It's
now
pointless.
now the point is just to take all payments in coins. Like
Yeah.
I think the coins are the safest.
I don't want to say anything. We have a government in place and I'm scared. And already we have a problem with our station in Goregaon.
Yeah.
But I got to say, it's not working to plan as of yet. Now, you can decide to be cynical or you can decide to be positive as the government says. But
As long as you have money.
No,
yeah.
now I mean Modi yesterday said that everyone who's against demonetization is like from Pakistan.
oh, we've gone.
He's
we
gone on
just have
record
black
to
money.
say this.
First he said we just have black money. Now we are from Pakistan.
Yeah. So
Honestly,
they are
no,
like
damn it.
Pakistan. So I mean, yeah.
He's slowly driving all the liptards towards Syria, I think, now. So,
I know.
Like, we can go there and get bombed and finish off
I mean, we are reverse refugees.
collective mass
You
destruction.
know, when Mikhail Gorbachev, and I named my son after him because I thought he was the greatest, and he is to some extent the
Yeah.
greatest statesman post-war. That whole bipolar world changed because of him. But you know how they suffered after that, because suddenly overnight they have to find constitutions for 50 countries,
Yeah.
principalities, nations have to come into position, languages, issues, border. I mean, mints, things like
Yeah.
that. They're all small things. They add up, and then suddenly this is country of people with a country, and they don't know what to do. So it's a bit like that. We've got an idea in place, but it's all stations on go at the moment.
It's all Ram Mandir right now.
Will you stop it, Naveen?
I have a brunt with that station now. It's just,
Well, just move, man. Move. Go back to Pakistan, where you come from.
yeah.
Well, we have a lot of Pakistani fans, except for bloody Kunal coming and abusing Pakistan for no reason.
You need them. You need them.
Yeah, listen, I want all my countries to live together. Like I said, the United Colors of Benetton, I'm sure he's exactly the same.
Yeah.
Listen, he went out of his way. Your cultural isms is to correct the way history was being written or seen from all kinds of points of
course,
views, right?
definitely.
Yeah.
All right, next question. Do you think Indians will soon get bored of reality shows?
Never.
No.
We are the biggest voyeuristic country in the world. You walk and just scream loudly once and 20 people watch you.
Yeah. I mean,
you scratch your balls in public and 30 people watch you, 12 offer to help. But this is it. I'm telling you. And if you kiss in public, if you ever kiss anyone in public, every Indian, the whole family stops the TV to watch. You take out a camera on a street in India, 2,000 people come immediately, and only one is the actor.
I mean, everything mainstream politics has become like a reality show. Everything, all mainstream stuff is like slowly got into
He's
reality.
bang on. Everything's larger than life.
Yeah, so I mean,
It's the ordinarification of India.
yeah, I mean, the other day I saw this. I think it was one of the smaller state Rajya Sabhas or something where one guy randomly
Vidhan
grabbed.
Sabhas, huh?
Yeah, he randomly grabbed the
Blue.
mace.
Yeah.
He
That's
grabbed
in,
the mace in
Tripura, yeah.
Tripura. He grabbed the mace and just started running out.
So that's a symbol of, that's a very important sacred symbol
Yeah.
there. So he removed it like you don't deserve it, the speaker doesn't deserve it. Speaker is supposed to keep
And
it.
that was
And by the way, he escaped to
Yeah.
the main door. There were 50,000 bodyguards and 100 MPs there.
and he
But
struck them all off like an NFL player and like
he
ran
was
through them.
absolutely
Yeah.
spot on. He was fantastic.
Dodging men. And
I mean,
everything.
he was a
It's like-
significantly portly middle-aged man.
This
and he
was
like
the athletic
ran
talent
like
India
a-
is looking for. Come Tokyo 2020, this man is going to bring glory to the nation.
I swear.
And then we can hit him with a mace for half an hour. For that.
Aren't we
If
glad
he doesn't
Facebook
get
has
gold.
videos now? Aren't we glad Facebook has videos now, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but these guys should be careful. From the guys who are watching porn in a legislative assembly to this guy running around with a mace and escaping. I mean, they have to be careful because we're going to see it all.
Somebody matched this with the Harry Potter video, like where he runs with the Nimbus 2000. So it's like they mashed it with that. It's hilarious.
But yeah, I mean, coming back to your point, it seems like that. I mean, mainstream everything is becoming like a reality show. So I think reality shows are just going to get more and more edgier.
But where have they lost the plot now? Because they're coming up with new reality shows for like new audiences where they still have something. Like a mother will also be a dancer, and then some father will
That's
also
the backstory. You need that in every reality show. But
Yeah.
they've also got a second genre, which is reality fiction.
Yeah.
Which I've never
It's all
understood.
made up, it's all made
Are you
up.
making it up or is it real? How can you have both? It's a little tough for me to get.
I had this doubt when Abhijit Sawant was shown like in his house.
Abhijit
and
Sawant
everything.
himself, we're not sure is real or not.
Real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Is he holographic?
Yeah, maybe.
Based
Maybe
on the
that's
Like
amount of
Modi
movies he's
during the
making.
elections.
It's tough recreating Abhijit Sawant.
for a man from Ahmedabad, you're taking a lot of panga, I must say. Just check if your house is still there. Just check. Call
damn.
right now.
All right, last question. Why are there so many TED Talks now? Since most of them are just basically reiterating the same point.
No, but I think TED Talks is again for a market of so-called liberal, intelligent people who want to explore and think. And I suppose there is a market. Thank God there is some market there. I don't have a problem with that. And some of the, I think when you're bored, listen to a TED Talk. It won't hurt you. Even if it is repetitive to some
Yeah.
extent, it won't hurt you.
But I think what the question basically means is everybody's saying the basic thing of, follow your dreams, do the offbeat thing, and then go ahead and, we did this, you also should
Internet
do
has
this.
allowed us all to become philosophers. Just remember,
Yeah.
you had 3 Greek philosophers for 10,000 years,
Yeah.
and now you've got everybody. I mean, everybody. Your friends that you grew up with who never spoke in class, you
Yeah.
see them on Facebook,
They have an
he's
opinion.
pontificating.
Yeah.
I think you should do this, you should do that. You 10 years being here,
Exactly.
voice.
Yeah. And I've lost so many of my friends from college because I did not know they were right-wingers right after we
Yeah, I
graduated.
know.
I'm
No,
just
and they
like-
become right-wingers on print or on the net in the
Yeah.
sense that they may not really be right-wingers.
Yeah.
But when they put their fingers on that dial, they just go berserk.
It's either taking one side or the other, and suddenly and the thing is, there are no grays allowed. You have
No
to be
grays.
either one way or the other. You're
No,
either
they're grays in conversation. They'll be grey in
Yeah.
conversation. This is only when
because
they
people are full of that, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what-
everyone. I mean, you've got mera dost hai, mera dost hai. I've got a Muslim friend, but I'm a bhakta on the internet. What do I do about it?
This Muslim friend is like the black thing in America where you say, no, but I have a black friend. What the hell is all that about, man? You have to always quantify these things. It's ridiculous.
But it's difficult when you crack a joke about a Muslim person
yeah, but
and you have a friend who's there.
Yeah, but he's
You
like,
almost forget for a second that, oh shit, he
Yeah.
exists. that is a real deal.
no, but come back to the same point, sexism, which we haven't discussed. A lot of women I talk to tell me about how because, I have kids in school, please don't laugh at me. And the thing is that the fathers actually tell them, the other person's wife, who's a mother there, can I, tag you on Facebook? Can I, friend you or whatever? And, but they don't ever friend the husband. So just think about it this way. So we're all like attending school together, and the hotter moms get these things from the other. Hi, how is he doing? How's Mikhail? Good. Achha, can I friend you? I'll send you this thing, huh? Fuck, what about my husband? Send my husband something. No.
You want to keep the options open.
No. So I'm just saying the internet is now what I think is allowing the worst part of your nature to come out in private. In
Yeah.
a sense, whether
Yeah.
your philosophy, your sexual whatever, your horniness or whatever. Horniness actually is not the worst part. The philosophy is scary.
And plus, when you get pseudonyms like Willy on Wheels, basically, it's easier.
At least he is who he is.
Yeah,
Whereas
I
the
know.
other his friend growing up who turns out to be a right winger after 20 years of why is just educated people going berserk is scary.
Well, I guess these are all. I mean, the moment you force anyone to because the point is actually what another phenomenon of the internet, what it does is it forces you to state your opinion even in normal cases when you wouldn't. Like,
no one is going to look
Yeah,
at
because
you.
the thing is, somehow you have this compulsion to produce. You want to say something online because you have that mouthpiece.
I'll give you your own example, which is the name Timur or Taimur, if you want to say correctly. And everybody going berserk because the guy Saif has named his kid Taimur, and then everybody has to give the opinion for or against.
Yeah.
For what is actually between you and me a stupid topic.
Yeah, exactly.
It's actually a stupid topic. Okay. First, you have no sense of history. You have no understanding who Timur was or wasn't. So why are you even talking about it? Oh, he killed people. So what? So the name Adolf will never be used again. Or Moses is a prophet, so you can't use it. I mean, there's no end to all this.
And the guy who killed Gandhi had a ram in it.
There you go.
And on that note,
you stay away. I think we're more
this is
subtle.
over. Yeah.
We can do this on our own.
I'm going to get pushed off the train when I'm going back now.
Yeah.
Hat Ram Mandir.
We have only one option. Let's just join the RSS. The office is just here and end the matter.
I will just walk
For
down
safety's
there.
sake.
Build Trump
We'll
Mandir.
push Naveen in front first though.
Only problem is I'm in shorts and they've gone back to trousers.
Oh, damn.
You won't mix.
You missed it.
Alright, that's the AMAs, you guys.
All right. Cheers.
Yeah, super.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
If you admire Cyrus's bosoms just like we do, follow Cyrus Says on Facebook and Twitter. And that's what Cyrus says.
All right.